host, Cooper Jennings.
And I'm Emma Hoover.
Each month we'll be bringing you stories, weather, and more from around Fisher School.
On this month's show, Sophie Granger will be talking about this month in history, and Sarah Tilley will take a look at the dark side of school hygiene.
We'll have Joe McCrae with sports, Frank Crane meets with Second Chance Animal Shelter folks, and there is so much more.
Let's go to Joe McCrae for a look at this month in sports.
Hey everyone, I'm Jojo McCrae here with sports. Let's talk about varsity girls and boys basketball. The boys varsity record is 8-12. The girls varsity record is 11-9. Unfortunately, the girls lost to Proctor and are out of the playoffs. But a couple of days ago, varsity girl Molly Elwell scored her 1,000th point. Congratulations, Molly. The boys varsity is still in the playoffs. Good luck, Eagles. Back to you, Emma Cooper.
Thanks, Joe. It was an exciting month for Fisher and AMHS sports. Now our roving reporter, Montgomery Crane, went to the annual Woodchuck Festival in Rupert. Montgomery, what's going on up at the Woodchuck Festival?
Hi folks, my name's Montgomery Ann Crane, roving reporter for Fisher News Monthly. Today we're at Meadow East Community School, interviewing people to see what they think about the 12th annual Woodchuck Festival. Today I'm with Angela Fisher. What do you think about the Woodchuck Festival?
It's pretty fun and it's entertaining.
That's good. What kind of things do you like to do here?
I like to browse around and look at all the jewelry and the scarves and all that kind of stuff.
Now, I have an important question for you. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
As much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
And what kind of things do you sell here?
We're promoting memberships for the West Paulet Fish and Game Club. We have some raffle tickets for a shotgun that we're going to raffle off on April 25th when we do our kids' fishing derby.
Interesting. Tell me more.
Well, on April 25th, all kids 12 and under can come to a pond in West Paulet and fish for free.
That sounds very fun. What kind of prizes do you have?
We have some fishing poles, some lures, probably some small creels, other fishing accessories, but everybody that comes gets a prize.
Very interesting. Sounds like a good time.
Yes, it should be. I hope the weather's good.
Same here. I think I will be coming to the fishing and games tournament, and I think you should too. If you stop by, you can get a prize. And what's your name?
Veronica Seville.
Nice to meet you. So, do you come here often every year?
We've been here for the last 7 years.
That's good. What kind of stuff do you make?
We have homemade jewelry, some stones, some are bought, some are homemade. We knit all of our knitted products.
That's very interesting. And I have a question. How much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
You'll have to ask the woodchuck.
So, what's your name?
I'm Beth Moser Duquette.
And what's your name?
I'm Ray Duquette, senior.
And what do you two do here?
This year, as the vice president of the Ladies Auxiliary, I helped coordinate all the crafters that are in the gym and outside here with the service vendors and the baked goods. And my husband here, Ray, and I have a farm in West Paulet, so we wanted to represent Duquette's Round Bale Farm and sell our meat product.
Interesting. And now I have an important question for both of you.
Okay.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
3.5
cords.
Well, there you have it, folks. Hi, my name's Montgomery Crane, and what's your name?
Keith Southworth.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, do you make everything that you sell here?
Yes, I do. I have a little woodworking shop at home, and all this comes out of my woodworking shop.
That's very interesting.
Yes.
So, do you come here every year?
Every year for the last 4 years.
Very, very interesting.
Yes.
And I have an important question. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
I don't really know, but if a woodchuck could chuck wood, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
Well, you've heard it here for Montgomery and Crane signing off. This is Fisher News Monthly, Montgomery and Crane, roving reporter, signing off. Good night, everyone.
Thanks, Montgomery. Cooper, I wonder if she found out how much a woodchuck could chuck.
Actually, Emma, Richard Thomas, a New York wildlife technician, calculated that a woodchuck could chuck 361.9 cubic centimeters of wood per day.
Okay, let's go to Sarah, who's looking at the dark side of germs here at Fisher.
Hi, I'm Sarah Tilley, and today we are going to be talking with a nurse about how to stop germs. Mrs. Boynton, what is the hardest part of, or the easiest part of your job?
The easiest part of my job, that's a really simple question for me because I love children. What most people don't know is I was an education or a teaching major first, and then I became a nurse. So being around the kids, helping them learn how to be healthy, that's the easiest part of my job.
Yeah, and what is the hardest part?
The hardest part for me is teaching them how to stay healthy and to make good choices to stay healthy. So that might be nutrition or exercise, but a big part is helping them not to spread germs and to stay healthy. And we determined a way to hopefully make that work so the younger kids can understand that. And we did that with this great potato experiment that the 4th and 5th graders helped me with. And what we did was we took 4 sections of potatoes and we did different things with them. And as you can see, we have a potato that is untouched. We didn't do anything with it. A potato that we rubbed on the sink or a faucet. A potato that we had 4 people cough on. And a potato that we had people touch with their hands. And we put them in some bags and put them away for a month. And the results are pretty obvious that we carry a lot of germs. And we need to wash our hands really well. And so then I use this to go in and out of the classrooms and talk to the kids about staying healthy by washing their hands, covering their mouths when they cough or sneeze, and ways to just stay very, very healthy. Yeah.
Thank you, Mrs. Boynton, and let's get back to the news desk.
Thanks, Sarah. I think I've lost my appetite to ever eat potatoes again, but I think we'll all know to keep a little cleaner in weather this month.
I think we are all ready for a little spring weather. Fisher folks, there's something strange going around at our school. There's some wacky talent. Let's meet a few of these unique people.
Hi, I'm Emma Hoover, and we're here with Mr. Pratico to find out if he has a wacky talent. Take it away. Thank you. That was awesome. I am here with Allie, Abby, and Bella, and they're about to have a conversation.
Hi, on behalf of Emma Hoover, I'm Mr. Cummings. This is Walt, and we have a pretty amazing talent to show you. You ready?
Yeah. We can wiggle our ears.
We can wiggle our ears. Watch closely.
You ready? Go.
Hi, I'm Mr. Cummings, and with my second talent for this particular episode, I'll be speaking like Chewbacca for a moment. Thank you very much.
Defying the laws of physics here is Miss Lindsay. Licking her elbow.
Licking my elbow.
Wow, that is crazy. Here is Brayden doing a split. Whoa. Bye. We're here with Marcus, one of the new faces at Fisher, and he's here to drop some beats. awesome. Eat your smarties, do you eat the red ones last? Do you suck them very slowly or crunch them very fast? Eat that candy-coated chocolate and tell me where I ask. Eat your smarties, do you eat the red ones last? Can I see it?
Thanks, Michael.
Here to drop some beats of her own is Mrs. McGuire. Thanks. No.
You're welcome, Emma.
Wacky.
Well, I never knew people had those kinds of skills. This year, there are a lot of new faces at Fisher. Abram Case has gone out to meet a few. Over to you, Abram.
Hey, I'm Abram, and I'm introducing some of the new faces at Fisher. Right now we're doing Miss Setzer, the new 3rd grade teacher, and it's a coincidence. She's also my teacher. What's your favorite number and why?
My favorite number is 42 because it was my softball number when I played softball.
How long have you been teaching?
This is my 10th year.
What is your favorite grade?
3rd grade is my favorite.
Who's the best student you've taught?
They're all my favorite.
Have you ever given a detention?
No, absolutely not.
So, how's that? Now I'm with Cece, a gym teacher. How many sports have you taught?
I've taught a lot of different sports.
Who's the best athlete you ever taught?
The best athlete I ever taught was a girl when I was younger. Well, she was younger when I was teaching basketball at a summer camp, and she was really good at basketball.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is purple.
What's your favorite piece of gym equipment and why?
My favorite piece of gym equipment is a gymnastics equipment. It's called a vault, and I think it's really cool because when you jump on it, it makes you spring up and you can jump over something, so it's really cool.
That sounds sort of fun.
Yeah.
Have you ever given detention?
I have never given a detention before.
Thanks, Cece.
You're welcome.
That's our new faces. Now let's get back to the desk.
Thanks, Abram. It's nice to finally meet some of the people that we haven't had the chance to yet. Reporter Frank Crane sat down with Dare Mounier from Second Chance to find out what's going on at the shelter.
Hello, I'm Frankie, and I'm here with Dare from Second Chance Animal Shelter, and today we're gonna learn about how it will be like at Second Chance. Dare, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, as you said, I work at Second Chance Animal Center, and I have some animals at home as well. I have 3 dogs. This is one of them here. His name is Rupert. He's just a puppy, so he's going to be really wiggly on us today. Lottie, the dog that you know from school, and another dog named Bee, and I have 5 cats.
That's a lot of puppies and cats.
It is.
Not really the cats, but mostly puppies.
It's a lot of work.
So, how long have you worked at Second Chance Animal Shelter?
I have worked at Second Chance for almost 5 years. This is my 5th school year working with Second Chance.
Well, how do you like it working there, really?
I love it. I'm so fortunate to work for an organization that makes a difference in the lives of animals. And I get to come to school and visit kids and teach them about crazy guys like this. It's a lot of fun.
Have you ever gotten hurt by any puppies or kittens? Have they ever bit you or anything?
Yes, but not aggressively. You know, puppies and kittens have very sharp teeth, and they like to nibble. It's part of their learning and part of their play. So I have gotten bitten a few times. I've gotten some cat scratches too, but that comes with the job.
Well, one last question.
Okay.
How do you like it going to schools and teaching kids about how to be safe around puppies and how to take care of puppies and kittens?
Well, I think it's the best job in the whole world because I get to hang out with kids like you. and I get to hang out with animals. And we do talk about being safe around animals, and we teach about being responsible pet owners and why it's important to be compassionate not only to our animal friends, but to each other too, right?
Mm-hmm.
We do projects. Sometimes with the little guys we sing, although not everybody appreciates my singing. And, just getting to spend time together with these guys. Was animal visits your favorite part?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I visited school with the animals?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite?
So far it's this little guy.
It's this guy today. Come here, Rupert.
Well, that's about it with Dare from Second Chance Animal Shelter. Let's go back to the news desk.
It sounded like Dare has an exciting job.
It sure does. And I bet she spends a lot of money on allergy pills. Now let's go to Sophie Granger to take a look at this month in history. Hi, I'm Sophie with This Month in History. February has been a significant month throughout history, and here are some of the highlights from the 1940s. The population in the 1940s was 131,669,275. Today the population in the U.S. is 324,249,342. The first basketball and hockey games were televised in the 1940s. Joe Louis beats Arturo Gaudet for the heavyweight boxing title in the 1940s. In the 1940s, Disney's Pinocchio was released. Margaret Mitchell's Gone with the Wind wins 8 Oscar awards. The U.S. Female Figure Skating Championship was won by Joan Tozler. In the 1940s, Tom and Jerry was created by Hanna-Barbera. And that was February in the 1940s. Let's go back over to the news desk.
As you can see, folks, February has been a busy month. Our final reporter, Owen Emmons, recently met with the librarian and computer teacher, Mrs. McGuire, to talk about the Chromebooks that we've come to enjoy.
I'm here with Miss McGuire for learning about Fisher School's technology. So, Miss McGuire.
Hello, Owen.
How many Chromebooks are there in Fisher?
We have approximately 60 Chromebooks. We have 2 carts with Chromebooks on them that classes can sign out, and we have the computer lab here.
What is better about the new black ones than the old silver ones?
Well, they're both pretty good, but the difference between the new black ones and the old silver ones is obviously the color, and they have a little bit more speed, faster processing, and a little bit more memory.
So, is it true that you are getting 10 iPad Airs?
It is true and very exciting. The library received a donation, and we bought 10 Apple iPad 2s, the Air version, and we are going to use them in the library during book checkout time to look up articles and read magazines, and it will be for the students to browse some applications.
What is the worst problem with the Chromebook you have ever had?
The most consistent problem with the Chromebook, and probably the worst, is connecting to the internet, which has gotten a lot better since we've had the computer lab. Sometimes it was hard to access Google Drive and the internet because we kept getting kicked off the internet. But we have increased our internet speed here at school, so that has helped substantially.
Thanks, Mr. McGuire. That's really interesting. Now back over to the news desk.
Well, that's the news for February. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Tune in next month for a whole new batch of hard-hitting stories, news, sports, and weather.
From all of us at the Falcon's Nest, good night.